Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We are here with Boone because Boone is basically what we're doing this for at the moment. I'm not a big fan of like companions. I don't really use them in New Vegas. In fact, some of them really annoy me. So seriously, really annoy me. But you know, Boone is one that I quite like. He's a pretty pretty sure he's a man after my own heart, to be fair. And by that I mean like psychotic. Yes, but we're going to do... I put a spell on you, which requires... is required to be done in a specific way to earn boon points. And I think should be the last boon points that we get. I think they may have patched out a way to get more points. But, sod it. Let's go and speak to Curtis. Hello.
It? Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
I am Zoe Herriot. Colonel Shaw wanted me to look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here.
Yes, the person that
whoever our mole is, he's been
here.
slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
So where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Okay, so, right. We've got to go and talk to people about intelligence leaks. Now, I know where most of these people are. You know what? I'm going to go through the concourse. I don't think the concourse... People go through the concourse very much, except for this one quest. So I should sort... What the hell is that? I thought I'd show it off a little bit. Oh, it's a Nuka-Cola sign. Okay, can I just point out, NCR slobs. Complete slobs. Not really impressed with their military discipline, if I'm being quite frank. Yeah, so this is the concourse. If you go down there, there's more to it. Gambling things. This is where people would obviously take planes. There's pool. There's literally only one useful thing I can remember being in the concourse, and that's behind this medical like area. And yeah, it's still there. It's a doctor's bag, and we're hidden. I'm gonna take the doctor's bag. Lost karma. Oh no, dearie me. What shall I do? And then we're heading down towards Contreras.
Hello.
Dr. Kemp.
Howdy.
Can't remember if you have a quest for me. No, I think, yeah, just supplies. Okay,
Goodbye.
So that's why I remember it not being useful. Because the only place to get to is to get down towards Contreras when you go down here. And then through I think 2 more load zones. Because, you know, that's what you want to do, Fallout New Vegas. Have huge areas that don't really apply to the plot. And then go through more load zones. Because load zones mean this game never crashes. Right, here we are in the supply shack. I don't think there's... I actually can't remember going through this place much. Average, can I undo this day? I can get through this day space. Right, fine. Okay. There we go. After a couple of tries, got in, and that boosted me up to the thing. Can't remember what's in here. Oh, download the weapons manifest. Okay. Right. Increase gun runners, weapons shipment, and modify manifests to make these numbers match the early totals. Boyd is getting too suspicious. Oh, Contreras. Ah, we're on to you. Well, not really. Right. What do I want to improve on? I actually don't know. I mean, I think I might just keep speech going up, because maxing that out is good. Push guns up to 80. Push sneak up to 70. And then anything left over gets dumped in energy weapons. So I've got 4 levels until those are... No, hang on. That's not how math works. 5, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I've got 6 levels until those are all maxed. 4 levels for guns, at which point, so 5 levels really until they're all maxed, and then we can go in and all, although I do want to start getting science up a little bit, if only to the point where it's at 65, so that I can use a magazine to get things going. Lockpick 2 is going to be... Oh. I might let go of the speech soon, and the sneak. And just... Actually... Guns is fine at 75. Guns is fine at 75 for now. Let's get lockpick up. Perfect. Okay. So, we've got the Camp McCarran weapons manifest. What is out here? Door to Camp McCarran. Oh, okay. There's something there that I can't remember where it goes. I'll have to investigate that in a little bit. Contreras. Hi.
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
Seen anything suspicious lately?
You mean other than some stranger with no military ID interrogating me inside our base?
Touche.
Did Boyd put you up to this? I'm so sick of this harassment. You tell her to stop wasting my time
Funnily
with
enough,
this
not
bullshit.
Boyd.
No, I haven't seen anything suspicious. It's been business as usual.
Anything for sale?
Take your pick.
Yeah, he's a pretty... He's actually pretty good, dealer, to be honest, because he steals from the military. Okay, so what kind of supplies do you have in mind?
Are you implying I have some kind of secret under-the-table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
It's also true. I've got the caps. I could do caps, but I'm more likely to do speech 50 because it gets you points of XP. Can be pretty resourceful. Perhaps we could work out a deal.
Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash, and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
Sounds good to me. What do you need done?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
What girl he likes?
Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers.
Okay, right, I need to get going. Now, we could, dob him in. It's always fun to dob him in, but, then you don't have access to his shop. And he's not bad, to be honest. Who else was I going to go see? Can't remember, but let's follow the arrow. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of following the arrow because it doesn't let you figure out where it is you're actually going. Ooh, what can I make at a workbench? That's a... I can convert electron chargebacks to... Okay. So that's just conversion. Can I... Oh, hang on. Don't have the science for this. That's why you want science to go up. What do I actually want to... What I want to make, ideally, is weapon repair kits. Where are those? There. Repair... Oh, I need to get my repair up. Okay, that'll go up. That's one of the things that will generally go up in time. Okay, let's go find the other bloke who's got some information. I think the other one was you?
Howdy. Name's Sterling, First Recon. Can't say I've seen you before.
Not in this
I'd
lifetime.
remember if I had.
You're right, we've never met.
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting.
Okay, have you seen anything suspicious?
As a matter of fact, it's funny that you'd ask. A couple nights back, I was on watch in the yard. Got myself a habit of looking all around, not just where I'd expect to find trouble. Old habit, but it saved my hide on occasion. Round about 1 in the morning, I spied some lights in the control tower. Now that's the 3rd time I've spied those lights, mind you. And every time I ask about it, they tell me the place was empty. I'm just saying, didn't look empty to me.
Thanks for the information.
No trouble at all. Might be nothing. Couple frisky young folks looking for a quiet place to snuggle up. That light is mighty consistent. Always there at 1 a.m. Might be worth a look.
Okay, right, so that is one thing that we can do here. So... Oh, I hate getting to this tower. This tower is a nightmare. I could also talk to Lieutenant Boyd about Contreras, but let's deal with everything else first. Right, there's the tower. I do want to kind of wait around to 1 AM. It is currently... Oh, God. 2300, 11 o'clock. So we've got a little time to wait. And I'm going to just mooch over here. And when I... Actually, first thing I can do is, besides waiting for there, I can go hack the terminal that's on the door. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Control tower access log. Yeah, those are the people. So basically, people jog on about 6 o'clock. People have been entering exit, but if you look at the time, yeah, there we go. There's 1 o'clock exit and entry logs. So we're gonna just mooch around behind a crate, wait for someone to go in. Hidden. So yeah, should be enough there. And then wait, what's the time now? 11:22. If I just wait an hour, it's 12:22, and then just wait until stuff happens. Okay, looks like I have to speak to Boyd. So before anything else will happen, so that's a bummer. Alright, Boyd, you gonna talk to me?
Haven't you done enough?
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
You said there was in theft?
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
Suit yourself.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment.
Oh, I might as well pick this one up
Colonel
whilst
Shu sent him
I'm
out.
here.
Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
So what else can you tell me?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
So that's something I can talk to Shu. Tell me about the break-ins?
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Oh, you're not tied up there anymore. Do I want to up in Sergeant Contreras? No, I think I'm alright, actually. Okay, now we can go and, you know, deal with the monorail thing. Oh yeah, this involves the monorail. I probably should have mentioned that. Okay, now I've got to wait for almost a day. Who's... How am I detected? Why is this a thing? Okay, fine. Hidden now. Okay, so I'm going to wait here until something happens. And by wait here, I mean I'm going to fast forward.
Picus.
Oh, hello.
Go ahead, Picus.
We're
Afternoon
eavesdropping.
patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station.
Right, monorail. 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 Okay, we've got to go save the monorail. The lights aren't on, so I could have pretty much gone in there pretty much whenever I liked. So, yeah, that was a pain in the ass. Right, so I've got to go up here. Got to get into these garages, and I think it's hangar right. If you don't do this in time, you will end up having the monorail blow up, and that's a pain in the bum, to be honest. Right, so the monorail was here, around, through this door, and then it's in one of the air vents. I just don't know which one. I just hope my science skill is up to this, because if it's not, that could be a problem. Come on, game. Right. Is it this one? E, activate the vent. There we go. Defuse the charge using science. Okay. Done the bomb. And I could report to Colonel Shu, but I think I might be able to go kill that guy and get points with Boone. Okay, is he still here?
What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
There he is, Curtis! Clearance for catching spies.
I don't know what you mean. Found you! Come on!
Come on, Curtis! Dead! Oh, you know what? Vats. Vats you in the face. Fine. Legion spies. With your Legion ears. Activation code. Okay, tower access code. Combat knives. Yeah, that's alright. And a beret. Just a general beret. Okay. Oh, Christ, I've been hit a lot. Oh, Boone. Let's have a chat.
What is it?
Oh, you don't have anything to say about that? I'm not going to talk about Bitter Springs just yet. Bye. Let's go. Let's go speak to Shu now. Alright, Shu, it's time for one of our little chats.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah.
Yes? What is it?
You won't be having problems with intelligence leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
That's something I need to double check. It's Curtis. He was in the Legion. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
I find it really interesting that the NCR don't think that the Legion has any sophistication whatsoever, and that's their downfall. They don't think that the Legion are capable of doing anything like what they've been doing. And they've basically been working under the assumption that the Legion are idiots, but the Legion have been planning this way before the NCR even really knew of their existence. So anyway, so how things are going for the NCR?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
That was a rubbish plan, so where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us.
Should
And
just
in the
stay with the
meantime,
dam.
General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
Oh, and people asked why some people say Caesar and why some people say Kaiser. The people who say Kaiser are basically the Legion. So you can tell where people's, I don't know, sympathies lie. So if they're calling Caesar Kaiser, they're Legion affiliated, and if they're calling Caesar, they're NCR sort of affiliated. So that's you seem calm given things are as bad as they are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Okay, so I made the peach. No, I don't really care anymore.
Bye.
Right, so I'm liked. That's actually pretty good. So Boone, let's have a chat.
What is it?
How do you feel about Manny Vargas? I think it's time you told me what happened to your wife.
I don't see what this helps. She's dead.
The better we understand each other, the more effective we'll be.
All right. I tracked her down. Southeast, near the river. They were selling her. Saw it through my scope. Whole place swarming with Legion, hundreds of them. bidding for things no man has a right to. I just had my rifle with me. Just me against all of them. So I took the shot.
Should have tried to rescue her, but even... No, better for her to die than live a Legion slave.
Yeah. What they do to women, that's worse than death. There was no choice in what I did. It was more like being forced to watch something you can't stop. All this was only ever gonna play out one way. It still is. I don't have any say. All I can do is wait for it to be done with me.
You make it sound like your wife's death was inevitable.
It was gonna be something. If I'd never met Carla, it would have been something else. I should have never gotten close to her. I've got bad things coming to me. You better keep your distance too.
Okay. Why do you think you've got bad things coming?
Because fair is fair.
You did shitty things. I don't understand.
Better that you don't.
So, were you at Bitter Springs with the first recon?
I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember.
Oh, you do. You must have been in a Bitter Springs. What happened there?
There was a miscommunication.
Must have been one hell of a miscommunication.
Yeah, well, that's how they wrote it up in the report. We did what we were there to do. A lot of people got killed. That's war. Maybe looking back, you do things differently. But that's not how it works. In the field, you hesitate, you or someone you care about will die. They teach that from day one.
Sounds like you have some regrets.
You don't come out of a tour of duty without regrets. It's best just not to think about it.
Do you think about Bitter Springs a lot?
Yeah. Always. Even when I sleep.
Maybe it would help to go back there.
I don't think so. It won't change anything. And that's a memory I don't want refreshed.
Okay. Is it because of Bitter Springs that you think you've got bad things coming? By chance, Boone?
Life has a way of punishing you for the mistakes you make. Big enough mistake, punishment can take a while. Mine's not over.
Maybe you can make up for maybe you can make up for your mistakes.
A murderer who does good deeds is still a murderer. And he'll still get his judgment. I left the NCR when my tour was up. Had enough of war. And decided I was gonna start over. None of it made a difference in the end.
How do you know your punishment isn't over?
Because I'm still alive.
Oh, like, death is not a punishment. Alright, tell me about yourself.
If you want. It's not really my thing. What do you want to know?
Oh, do you ever take that berry off?
No.
Oh, boy. Okay, I think he might be talking to me at some point soon. I'm just...
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
I thought some more about what you said. I think maybe you're right. Maybe I should go to Bitter Springs. I don't know what I'm hoping to find there.
Okay, I will make it a point to stop there.
I hope this isn't a mistake.
Okay. Right. Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot to remember to forget, which is Boone's loyalty mission, which is basically what we've been doing this whole buggering time. Okay, I don't want to
If
start...
that's what you think.
Bitter Springs. Yeah, head back home for a
All
little
right.
bit.
Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself.
Yeah, you do you. That's fine.
See you around.
Yeah, bye-bye. Right, so... Boone's a teleporter. Damn it. I should have realised. Yeah, I'm heading into Bitter Springs, and I don't want to do stuff with Boone straight away, because I want to make sure Bitter Springs is up to snuff. So, yeah. It's, Bitter Springs, they like me quite a bit here. And I need to find... Oh, hang on. Camp regulations. Sundown curfew. Hang on. No squatting within view of camp. Keep your food, water and pets away from camp supplies. No mixing. Claimants seeking property of kin. Bring quartermaster details and a witness. Triage decision appeals no longer accepted. No firearms use. Yeah, you're not allowed to shoot, technically speaking. The flail of God. Ooh. Yeah, Bitter Springs as we realise, has had a bit of a nasty time of it. That's death before surrender. Surrender spelt wrong, but okay. Maybe they didn't have an extra... Khans? Oh yeah, this used to be a Khan settlement. You could probably tell by the architecture. Although that did look like Rons, and I'm not denying that. So that's the doctor. Where is the chief? Chief is somewhere about here. Right, Lieutenant Markland.
Wow, hey, it's you. What are you doing in Bitter Springs?
Yeah, I need help, Doc.
That's not the worst injury I've seen. Hell, it's not even the worst this week. I think we can patch you up.
Okay, here's 50 caps.
Okay, that's about the best I can do. Try not to get hurt that bad again. It's not like I've got an...
Okay, is there anything else? Can you actually... Oh, hang on. Can we talk now about other stuff? There we go.
Yeah? What is it?
Oh.
Stay...
Why can I not trigger this? Markland should be, the refugee. For the love of Pete, am I having issues with... Is Captain Giles about? Pretty sure I might need to speak to her first.
Hey.
There you are.
I've been sending requests for relief for months now. Didn't think they'd send you, though.
And they didn't. Why is the flag upside down?
It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen.
What can I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people.
Where'd you get new troops from?
I don't know.
There
the
we go.
NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've
Found
put
the
in
wrong
requests
person.
at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, McCarran, but things are no better there.
Oh, they are actually.
Maybe if their
I've helped
situations
them.
improved, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR.
Okay, so how can I help with medical supplies?
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now.
Okay, and what kind of supplies?
Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The Army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
So what's this about someone killing refugees?
It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him.
Okay, so... right.
Good luck.
So we've got climb every mountain. Right, let's go talk to Marklands to get the entire quest series here.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah? What is it?
Okay, so Captain Giles said to talk to you about medical aid for the camp.
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts.
Because you're not a good
I'm not
doctor.
trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
You have literally 0. I walked around the camp. Maybe someone's picked the kids up. Okay, any idea where I might find those?
Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes open for books on pediatrics or psychological trauma then.
Thank you. Any help you can give would be a godsend.
Now, I could take Arcade Gannon and let him teach this guy about it, but I don't want to go and get Arcade just yet. I'm not even sure I can at the moment. I don't think my medical's high enough. I brought you the doctor bags. Hope they help.
Thank you. This will keep us well stocked for a good long while.
Right, now I don't have anything to treat my myself. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to look for those books. Now, they are pediatric medicine and psychological trauma. Crimson Caravan should have most of them. Right, let's hit the New Vegas Medical Clinic and head to Crimson Caravan.
Hey there.
Hey, Ringo!
Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Oh, yeah. So what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Oh dear. Okay, so bye. Right, so the trader is this guy over here.
Hey.
No, you, Blake.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered. Can you answer some questions for me?
Maybe. What do you want to know?
Do you have some books in medicine? Oh. No, give me what you got for sale.
Can do.
I'm not sure what it would be under. Aid, maybe? Miscellaneous. Stress in the Modern Refugee, a primer. Excellent. Tiny, tiny babies. All you need to know about pediatric medicine. Perfect. And I also want, oh, they don't seem to have any weapon repair kits. I'm going to head over to... Yeah, I think I'm going to head over to the gun runners, see if they've got any. Because, seriously, a few of those would go a long way to repairing my gun and being a lot cheaper than necessary. Okay, Doc, I got you your books on pediatric
Those medical
medicines.
supplies have already been a phenomenal help. Thank you.
Okay, so I found the books you wanted.
Both of them? Wow, that's very resourceful.
They were
Thank
literally in
you.
the same place.
I think that should just about cover us. I really don't know how to thank you. Your bringing me these supplies saved a lot of people.
I know. Don't sweat it. I was glad. Well, maybe you could spare a little medicine. No, don't sweat it. Glad to help.
Still, thanks again.
Okay, gained where am I at the moment on my karma? I don't genuinely care about karma in this one. General, no. Me. I want to know about me. Level 13. Where? Hang on. I've lost where it is. Skills, perks. No, general. Reputation neutral. Oh, I'm a Harvey Myth. Okay, that's not bad. People killed 46. Creatures killed 98. Okay. No Radex or Radaway. Huh. Books read 1. Pants exploded 1. Okay, right. Oh, I'm actually quite intrigued now. Dr. Spag used 3. Oh dear. Barter amount trading 11 grand. Okay, 11 grand in caps. Okay, so the next one to do is climb every mountain, I think is the quest. Yeah, climb every mountain. Find the source of the tax up Bitter Springs. Or, no, not much. Find the supplies for the camp. Where is the camp? Right, if I turn around, right, so somewhere there are caves up here that have supplies in them. For example, there's a cave right back here immediately when you come right to the back of the thing. Which I don't remember seeing there before, but, you know, let's go have a look at it. Alright, I don't actually remember what is here, to be fair. Items... I think I want to just put like a... Let's get the submachine gun on. Because a lot of it is going to be... the bugs. Right, there we go. Lead dealer. I don't know what... I think that might be the first one I've ever done. Are they all coming to me? Shut you straight in the face. Okay, hidden now. Right, let's quick save. Oh, ant eggs. Nothing particular, but ant nectar is pretty. Actually, seriously, there's. I should probably put some Radex on, to be fair. Otherwise, I am gonna end up nuked. So Hydra, radioactive supply case. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, let's take all the food. The food's, you know, will at least sell. Okay, so this is one of the supply caches obtained. Oh, look, and they were eating people. Yay. Good ants. If I just... Surely there was better stuff. Oh, ant eggs. Let's take the ant eggs, because I think I might need those for the thorn at some point. And another cave. I think this is a different version. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's about here, but, you know, glowing fungus, yay! What's... Oh! Fucking night stalkers. No, just keep shooting. Oh, you know what? That's the lot of you. And you. Oh, that one did a flip. Go on then. Where did it go? Where did the Night Stalkers go? Oh, Night Stalker blood, always useful. I mean, not really, but it's definitely a thing. I hate Night Stalkers. They're creepy as all balls. But, you know, it's because of the tails, I think, is the worst part. So, inside here we've got, oh, a gate. That shouldn't. There we go. And then another cache. Explosives crate. Yes. Oh, delicious, delicious explosives. I mean, I don't know if I get all of this. This should be mine. But, hey. And Hydra. And more ammo. Oh, yes. This is a much better cache than the one before. I'll sell those. What's in there? Cat Eye, Psycho, and Rebound. Okay, and those crates are empty. But... oh. Well, that's cheery. And, oh yes, some dead NCR. Hooray. Okay. Okay, this is the last cave. Okay, which means that this is the one that's going to hold the guy in it. Now I could just nip in here, and I think the supply's pretty easy to find. Could be wrong, apparently. Been wrong before. Apparently now I'm wrong. There, right, so we'll take the pork and beans, and then take all that. Well, I've taken all that. And then I think further into the cave is our cave painter.
Who are you? How did you find this place?
Oh, right, I could do this one through ways. I could kill him. Or, what, you the one that's been raiding the refugee camp at Bitter Springs?
Refugee camp? Is that what they're calling it? Good old NCR. They can whitewash anything. Let me tell you something. That refugee camp, it's built on the blood and tears of my people. Nobody likes to talk about it, but I remember.
So, right, so... way one of dealing with things. What happened to your people?
We were the flails of God. The scourge of the Mojave. The best warriors and raiders in the wasteland. Until the NCR tracked us back to Bitter Springs. The main force hit the canyon by surprise. While our warriors tried to hold them off, we sent our women, our children, our old through the Red Pass. NCR's 1st Recon Battalion was waiting for them on Coyote Tail Ridge. No con left alive. That was the order. My family.
And you've been hiding in these mountains ever since? Why?
For revenge. The NCR committed an atrocity here. An atrocity that they tried to bury and forget. I'm going to remind them.
Okay. Apparently I can't... the people at this camp aren't responsible for your family's death. They're okay, apparently I can only kill him. There isn't the negative version. Refugees.
I know that, but what else can I do?
Oh, no, here we go. Hang on. Take revenge on the people actually responsible. Go attack Camp McCarran.
You're right. A Khan's vengeance should be direct and bloody. No more skulking in caves. I'll remind the NCR why they feared us.
Oh, no. That's not going to do. That's not going to do. There we go. The Khan settled at Red Rock Canyon years ago. It's time to let go of your hate and join them.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe 3 years is vengeance enough. Thank you for helping me see that. Here, this will unlock the supply caches we left in caves around these mountains. You might get some use out of them.
Thank you for the keys. I've already used everything, but you know, it's time to explore. Can't actually remember if anything is actually useful in these caves. Traps. He's left traps. Okay then, he's left traps. Let's have a look. Make sure we look for traps. Traps are evil. Okay, so he's left... I'm not sure how I feel about that, but okay. Yeah, he's got his supply stuff down here. So I can... Yeah, all his fancy processed foods from millennia ago. It's fine. And I think that's basically it. So I've got all the supply caches. Need to be very careful about everything. I've taken everything. And coming to this place last is good because you don't have to use the key on the gate. Okay, let's go back to the Bitter Springs. Alright, Captain Giles, we need to have a chat.
Hey.
But this guy is just gonna...
You're back. Any progress on saving our skins?
Okay, right. Found the supply caches. Maybe they'll help. Like, give radioactive supplies. These supplies are irradiated, but if you fill them with Rad-X, they'll be safe.
We do have some spare Rad-X in the supply tent. That might work. Thank you.
Okay, so I've dealt with the attacks on the camp. They won't be a problem anymore.
You did? Who was it? Any information you could give me would be a big help for my reports.
It was a Great Khan raider. He'd a base camp inside a cave up the mountains.
Really? Well, this canyon used to be a Great Khan stronghold. I suppose that explains why he was able to evade us so easily.
Any idea why a Great Khan would be so far from Red Rock Canyon? Yeah, play ignorance.
About 3 years ago, NCR's first recon launched an attack on the Khan encampment here. There was a communication mix-up that resulted in some non-combatants being killed. I guess he was still bitter about it. It was a tragic mistake, but we've done all we can to make amends.
Like what? It looks like the NC ran the Khans out of Bitter Springs altogether.
We provided medical aid to the wounded, all the wounded, and permitted the Khans to resettle at Red Rock Canyon.
Well, it's taken care of now. I'll convince him to leave Bitter Springs alone.
I don't know how you did it, but thank you.
I don't know how I did it, to be honest. It was... Yeah, I found the rest of these supply caches.
Where did you get this? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Thank you. This will be a tremendous help.
Okay, right.
Good luck.
Gained karma, and I think it's time to now just go and chat with the people at all the various camps. I should have enough rep to just get what I want, but we'll see how it goes.
Ready? What do you need?
Hey, Mage Platley, Captain Giles of Bitter Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
I'll be honest. The Legion has me worried here, but I think I can spare some soldiers. Consider your request granted.
Okay, toodles.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Watch out!
What's going on? What is that? Oh, they're bloat flies, dude. Don't worry about the bloat flies. Hey, Shu. Feel like helping out
We're
Bitter
all
Springs?
impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of
I'll
this.
get presents. What do I get?
It's a key to a little hideaway south of here.
Oh,
We've
boom!
used it as a place
Although
for
it's not
rangers
really...
to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Yeah, okay, right. I've got the safe house key. That's amazing. I didn't realise I was up for that. Captain Giles of Bitter Springs needs reinforcements.
Well, you have been a great help here, and with the saboteur dealt with. Yes, I think we can spare a few men. Consider it done.
Okay, cool. Toodles. So we've now got Camp McCarran's soldiers. Hey, McCready?
Hot damn, look who it is.
Yeah, aren't I bloody awesome. Captain Giles at Bitter Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
After what you did getting my misfits whipped into shape, yeah, I could spare a couple boys for Bitter Springs. I'll issue the dispatch orders.
Just told them to be kind to each other. Maybe you should work on that.
Hello?
Okay, Giles.
Oh, I've heard of you. What do you want?
You've met me repeatedly. Are things going better at the camp now?
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving. I can't offer much of a reward, but know that the NCR is very grateful.
Okay, whatever you can spare would be a great help. Drag my health, whatever hell's half acre for you. Expect something substantial. Level up. Don't need any reward, just keep these people fed and healthy.
That's very generous of you. I appreciate it.
Damn straight. And we've got level 14. Okay, I'm just going to hit speech up at 75. Going to leave sneak this time. I'm booping up repair. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but 5 skill points. Let's... Let's boop up. Let's start shoving science up. Continue! Now, what do we have for level 14? Purifier. Melee and arm. Light step. Light step is amazing. I might actually do that. Fancy trick shot. Straight to the midsection. Vats do an additional 50% damage with targets to torso. Adamantium skeleton would be great. Sniper. Head in Vats. I think I'm going for light step. Light step is amazing. Because seriously, there are so many mines coming up in the DLCs specifically that I think that that's going to be one to do. Excellent. So,
patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yes, I know the feeling. Anyway, we're going to call that an episode there. I'm going to go and get Boone. We're going to do Bitter Springs. And then we're going to start heading towards, well, where we should have been heading towards this whole time. We're going to the Strip. I've been Zombie Cleo. This has been Fallout New Vegas. Class dismissed.